Coming to the top of the mat, standing nice and tall here, breathing big and full, and just checking in, just wiggling all your body, moving from your hips, letting your arms go. Just give it a shake around, make sure that everything nice and soft, and then come back to center, taking a very big inhale, and softening with exhale. Very big inhale, lifting everything up. And with the exhale, falling over your legs, letting your head go, your neck relax. Maybe a little bit sway side to side here. Bringing your left fingertips to the ground, taking a very big inhale, opening your whole body to the right. Easy knees, back to the middle, bringing your right fingertips to the ground. Very big inhale, opening your whole body to the left. Easy knees and back to the middle, rolling one test up to standing, one vertebra at a time. And at the top, a very big inhale to fill you up. And with the exhale, folding over your legs, letting your head go, your neck go. Bringing a little bit of weight into your hands to save your knees. Coming into a nice easy squat, bringing your hands behind you and finding a nice seated position. Maybe cross leg if that's nice for you, however you can be comfortable. Noticing your breath here. When you're ready, bringing your right hand to the ground, softening through your elbow. Taking a very big inhale, nice stretch. And coming back to the middle and winding with a twist, bringing your left hand to the opposite knee. Big inhale to lift and exhale to twist. Big inhale, lifting your arm on the back, crossing to the opposite knee and letting your head go, your neck go, softening here. When you're ready, crawling back to the middle, bringing your hands behind you, big inhale, nice opening. And exhaling back to the middle, bringing your left hand to the ground, softening through the elbow, very big inhale, nice stretch. Big inhale and winding with a twist, bringing your left hand to the right knee, big inhale to lift, and exhale to twist. Big inhale, lifting your hand back and bring it to the opposite knee, letting your head go, your neck go here. You are ready, coming back to the middle, bringing your hands behind you, big inhale, opening up. Back to the middle. And when you're ready, finding an easy way to come to lie on your back, holding onto your knees if that's nice, giving your knees a squeeze here, and then bringing your right knee, hooking it into your hand or elbows if that's not whatever is nice for you, keeping everything soft, extending the other leg, maybe bringing your left hand to your left knee to help softening there. Breathing big and full here, and crossing the right knee over to the other side, finding a nice twist and letting go everything here. When you are ready, coming back to the middle, giving your knee another squeeze and swapping sides, giving your left knee a squeeze, maybe holding onto the knee with your hands, or maybe hooking your knee on your elbow if that's nice for you. Just make sure you can keep everything nice and soft. When you're ready, bringing the knee to the opposite side for a nice twist here. Letting everything rest on the floor. Breathing very big and full. When you're ready, coming back to the middle. Roll around your back if that's nice. And rock and rolling back to sit. Bringing your feet down to the ground, bringing your hands behind you, big inhale, lifting your hips up. maybe rolling around if that's nice, sinking through your hips and using your hands to save your knees, crawling forward to a nice easy going forward fold, and when you're ready making your own way back, stepping back to downward dog. And here make yourself comfy, finding a nice and easy downward dog, keeping your elbows soft. And with a very big inhale coming high up, strong on your tiptoes. And with the exhale softening back down, twice more like that, very big inhale coming high up on your tiptoes. And with the exhale softening everything down. One more time, big inhale coming high on your tiptoes. And exhale softening everything down. Taking a very big inhale, lifting your right leg high up into the sky, opening up the hip if that's nice here, rolling around, and stepping your foot between your hands to come into low lunge, sinking through your hips, everything nice and soft, maybe swaying side to side, lowering your back knee down to the ground, maybe staying low if this is nice, or open up a bit, lifting up if this is better. Bringing your left hand down to the ground, big inhale for a nice twist. Bringing your right hand down to the ground, big inhale, opening up to the side. Coming back to the middle, big inhale, lifting your back knee, nice twist here. Coming back to the middle, folding over your front leg, lifting your hips here, everything nice and soft. Spinning your back heel down, big inhale, opening up to a nice triangle. Softening everything, pressing down your feet, very big inhale all the way up, and with the exhale softening into warrior two, making sure you are nice and soft here on your hips. Big inhale, lifting your hips, lifting your arms, with the exhale softening into warrior two, big inhale, tipping back into a nice reverse, and with the exhale rocking forward, coming into a reverse half moon, nice and easy here. Softening everything, bringing your right hand down to the ground, big inhale, opening up to the opposite side, half moon here. Everything nice and soft, back to the middle, big inhale, reverse half moon. Maybe holding on to your foot if that's nice, or maybe just opening up, whatever is good for you. And keeping everything nice and soft, sliding your top knee behind the leg to come into a seated twist here. Taking a very big inhale, lifting your left arm right up and hooking it in your leg, using your breath here, big inhale to lift up, and exhale to twist from your tummy. Big inhale coming back to the middle, big inhale lifting up, exhale twisting from your tummy, coming back to the middle, rolling around your hip, holding onto your foot, and swiveling the right leg back through a little pigeon here, and pressing down your hands, big inhale, finding your own way back to downward dog. Softening here, maybe swaying side to side around your hips if that's nice. Taking a very big inhale, lifting your left leg high up into the sky. Opening up the hip if this is nice, rolling here and stepping your foot between your hands to come into low lunge. Sinking through your hips, everything super soft. Lowering your back knee down to the ground. Staying low if this is nice. If it's even better to lift up your torso, go for that. Maybe an easy twist here. Taking your right hand to the ground, big inhale, nice twist here. Bringing the top hand down to the ground, lifting very big inhale, opening up to the right. Bringing the right hand down to the ground, big inhale, lifting your back knee, nice twist here. Softening everything back down. Big inhale, lifting your hips, folding over your front leg. Softening everything, spinning your back heel down to the ground. Big inhale, opening up to a nice triangle. Softening everything present on your feet. Very big inhale all the way up. And with the exhale, softening into warrior 2. Big inhale, lifting your hips, lifting your arms. Exhaling, softening into warrior 2. Big inhale, dipping back, nice reverse. And with the exhale, rocking forward, swirling to the front of the mat, finding your reverse half moon here. Softening your left hand onto the ground, big inhale, opening up to half moon. Everything super soft, coming back to the warrior 3, big inhale, twist a half moon here. And softening everything, sliding your back knee down behind your front leg, finding a nice twisted seated position here. Taking a very big inhale, lifting your right arm high up, and with the exhale, bring it hooking into your knee. Big inhale, lifting tall, and with the exhale, twisting from your tummy. Big inhale, lifting your left arm, and counter twist here. When you're ready, coming back to the middle, maybe cuddling your front leg there, and bringing that leg back behind you through your pigeon in the other side for a breath. And when you're ready, pressing down your hands, big inhale, lifting back into your downward dog. Softening here, easy in elbows and knees, making comfy. Tucking your chin on your chest, big inhale, rolling up to a nice plank. Big inhale, coming into a nice rock star side plank on your right. Big inhale and then exhale, rolling back to the middle. Big inhale, doing the same in the opposite side. Maybe your foot comes behind for a nice rock star. Moving how it feels good for you. Breathing big and full and moving from your tummy and hips. Rolling back to the middle, lowering your knees down to the ground, sinking through your hips, maybe lowering all the way down. If it's nice for you to clasp the hands behind you, big inhale, lifting everything off the floor. Bringing your hands down, big inhale, shifting your hips back. Coming to a nice child's, and then bringing your right arm under the left, letting your shoulder rest on the floor. Big inhale, coming back to the middle, and bringing your left arm under your torso, letting your shoulder rest on the floor. Everything super soft here. Coming back to the middle on your hands and knees and rolling around here. When you're ready, tucking your toes, big inhale, lifting your hips high up to downward dog. Everything super soft. Breathing very big and full. When you're ready, taking one easy step up at a time, maybe hands come forward too, moving how it's nice for you. Coming to the top of the mat, maybe holding on to your elbows in a nice forward fold. When you're ready, rolling up, standing one vertebra at a time. And at the top, very big inhale, lifting up everything. And with the exhale, falling over your legs, letting your head and neck go, bringing your hands down, bringing some weight into your hands to save your knees. Finding a nice easy squat here. Big inhale, opening up to the left. And back to the middle, and then big inhale, opening up to the other side, finding a nice movement on your hip. Coming back to the middle, if it's nice for you to roll into a little crow. Maybe just looking forward, leaning forward, moving from your hips and letting your feet come off the floor naturally, and then coming back off it. And again, with a very big inhale, rocking forward, leaning forward, looking forward. Let your knees go wherever they want to go so you can be comfortable. Forget about how it should look like. Move how it feels nice for you to move. If it's nice for you to play around, maybe bringing your hands to the side, maybe even finding a nice and easy going side crow there. Breathing big. If it's not nice for you to go into that, just move around with your hands one way, the other way, so you can feel your tummy and your hips moving around, moving with your whole body. Breathing very big and full. You're already coming back to the middle here, bringing the hands behind you, bringing your hips down, holding onto your knees, maybe rolling a little bit, swaying side to side, coming down to lie on your back, holding onto your legs, giving yourself a squeeze maybe. And bringing your legs maybe over your head if it's nice for you to find a plow. Just keeping everything easy going. Maybe resting your knees on your head if that's nice for you. If you go into a shoulder stand, bringing your hands to your back to give you some support, and then maybe rolling your legs around one at a time, lifting one, letting the other touching the floor, maybe crossing the legs over, finding an eagle here if this is a nice release for you. Just keep everything soft in your shoulders and neck, your spine, legs super soft here, just rolling around your hips. Breathing very big and full so you can let go everything on the floor. And it's nice always to keep your hands on the back for some support, just making things easy for you and safe. When you're ready to come out of it, just slowly rolling back down one vertebra at a time from your plow. Giving yourself another squeeze if this is nice. Bringing your feet down to the ground. Big inhale, lifting your hips, finding a nice easygoing bridge. If this is nice for you to bring your arms underneath you and clasp your hands there, go for that. If it's not, just keep it easy where you can be comfortable. Bringing your hips down to the ground, giving your legs another little squeeze here, and letting your knees drop to one side. And looking over the opposite shoulder if it's nice, letting everything rest on the floor. With a big inhale, coming back to the middle, and then lowering your knees to the opposite side and looking over with your head to the opposite if that's nice for you. When you're ready, coming back to the middle, bringing your feet down to the ground and finding a nice place for you to rest, maybe extending your arms and legs besides you. Here, take a very big inhale out through your nose and a long exhale out through your mouth. This is nice for you. Just stay here for as long as it is good for you. When you are ready to come out of it, maybe just having a nice stretch, bringing your arms above your head, then rolling to one side and finding your way back to sit in a comfortable cross-leg position. Once there, maybe swaying side to side or back and forth, see if you can find a nice balance point. Bringing your attention to your breath. When you're ready, taking a very big inhale, floating your arms high up, touching your palms together, finding your carpet with your thumbs. Softening here, taking a very big inhale out through your nose. Easy exhale out of your mouth. One more time, big inhale out through your nose. Easy exhale. Big inhale. Easy exhale. And thank you. I hope you enjoyed and had a good time.